throw a lot of punches, and you have to remember he is a natural welterweight throughout virtually all of his career. He had to stew down to make the weight, so he's a lot bigger than Pacquiao tonight. Don't know what the weights are, as you were saying, but he'll be a lot bigger than Pacquiao.
Well, most people seem to think that Pacquiao will be about 10 stone 9 in there on the night, and Clottey maybe as much as 11 stone 10, which is nearly up to super middle. The body shots again, and someone getting for a little right hand back from Clottey, and then Pacquiao's corner pretty well said, look, watch it, don't get caught by too many of those right hands.
See, Pacquiao is not the most difficult to catch. There's not a lot of head movement. Usually he's keeping the other guy occupied, and that's why he doesn't take too many. But he's not he doesn't have the tightest defence. It's movement and speed that he deals with, but you can see he doesn't have a tight defence.
Clottey showing one or two signs of just beginning to come out of his shell, and he's landed more punches already in this round, in this spectacular setting.
And it's just a simple straight right hand from the, through the southpaw's guard. Nothing fancy. Again, Pacquiao digging full power shots, and this is really hard work he's putting out here. Clottey blocking or partially blocking most of it.
And he's trying to live up to his reputation, Pacquiao, as the master blaster, isn't he? Really digging his toes into the canvas with these body shots and looking to bit by bit soften up and dent Clottey and knock the fight out of him. It's still early, very early in the fight.
He's trying to counter a little bit more Pacquiao. Clottey come out with more punches, so maybe offering a little bit more target than he has been doing. There's that right hand again, so accurate with it. Pacquiao has to be doing something about that. Freddie Roach has told him to move away from the right hand, the power shot.
He's throwing that with good effect in this round, Clottey. Always with those gloves up. It's a great defence for Pacquiao with his sheer brute force and speed, looking to drive the punches through. Clottey will just suck it up. There's another body shot. He is succeeding getting those body shots in, but look at that uppercut and another right hand from Clottey. This is getting interesting. Good round.
Terrific round. Pacquiao landing more punches, but I tell you, the solid clean shots are coming from Clottey, and the head been knocked back is Pacquiao's. But Pacquiao outworking him, and the body shots are working a treat. There they go.
Yeah, great shots. Tremendous. Then an uppercut that got through. He drove that one through. Pacquiao then got his own gloves up and blocked the right hand. That was better from the little Filipino. He's 31 now. Clottey's a year older, by the way, 32. Excellent round. Some great action in that last round. Lovely right hands from Clottey.
Pacquiao's also going to have to be careful of Clottey's head. There's nothing deliberate, but just the way he marches forward with his chin down, his forehead forward. The heads came together a couple of times in that round. Thankfully, no damage. He has to be careful of that.
Round 4. Pacquiao on the left of your picture if you need the identification. I'm sure you don't. Stands for the Filipino Congress on May the 10th. Starts his campaign right after this fight. He's not favourite to win it, apparently. He's up against a billionaire. But he'd certainly won a popularity contest there. But Joshua Clottey doing himself proud so far. And he did try his luck in Britain, but felt he was being avoided by the top British fighters and took himself off to America, where he's been based the last 7 years, the Ghanaian.
I think Pacquiao is going to have to take a leaf out of Clottey's book and just tighten up his own defences a little bit. A lot of movement from Pacquiao in this round, side to side.
Very hard to find a way through as long as he's headhunting Pacquiao, but because he hasn't done that, he's looked really for body punches. That is a very, very hard body.
But I wonder how it feels when you're landing your punches and the other guy just keeps walking forward. That's a lovely right uppercut from Pacquiao. That was a hurtful shot.
Finding good angles.
He punched with both hands at the same time. A little bit of showmanship and a smile from Clotty. Just a little bit of cheek there. Even the referee smiled about it.
He's going through the party pieces there. Back to work. Clotty looks to drive Pacquiao back onto the ropes for the first time. Pacquiao's not having that. He's turned him. Don't take a liberty, he says. Digs in more body shots. Back into the shell with a high-held peekaboo guard, which was maybe first perfected by the old world heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson back in the 1950s.
Another round where Pacquiao's work rate far superior to Clotty's, and with this style, Clotty's only letting single punches go, although some of the right hands, here's another one, have been effective.
He's a real little fireball, isn't he, Pacquiao? You just can't take your eyes off any fight he's involved with. Look at these shots. Sharp as a needle, really. Some are being blocked, but some are getting through, and you wonder what the cumulative effect of those punches will be later in the fight, as long as Pacquiao himself, up against a big welterweight, doesn't start to tire.
And Clotty is not wasting anything. He's picking his moments to let some punches go. There you are, three-punch combination landing from Clotty. Terrific fight.
The fight. Let's get into the fight now, baby. Come on.
Well, fighting Manny Pacquiao is, I would think, akin to being caught out in a storm.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped throwing punches, and we're reaching the stage now. That was a little cheeky two hands at the same time. Even the referee smiled about it. But there it is. But we're reaching at the point where Clotty is going to have to open up a little bit more, try to start winning some rounds.
Here's round 5. I mean, in a way, you're kind of clutching at straws if you hope that Manny Pacquiao is going to run out of gas in a fight. He's got an absolutely tremendous record. He's floored Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Pereira, Juan Manuel Marquez, and absolutely pummeled Oscar De La Hoya, albeit a faded De La Hoya towards the end of his career. He's unbeaten in the last 11 fights, going back 5 years since losing on points to Eric Morales. Is Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao cut down on the work rate a little bit in this round. Maybe thinking if it's going to go the 12 rounds, do your work in the second 2 minutes of the round. Don't do too much in the opening minute. That's what the judges remember.
And a body punch from Pacquiao, but yeah, just 1 or 2 signs he might be thinking more of pacing it. And is Clotty boxing to a plan to come on strong late on, having let Pacquiao beat up on his gloves and arms for the first half of the fight.
Is that right hand working again for Clotty? See, he's marching straight up into punching range. He's always in punching range, and Pacquiao's defence is not all that tight. The jab working for him there. Definitely a little dip in the pace in this round from Pacquiao.
Just looking to change the tune a little, isn't he? Pacquiao here is up on his toes and looking to move and box a little bit more. I'll tell you something, that Clotty will be glad of the break, because he has taken some really hefty looking body shots in this fight already. No way past that wall formed by the high-held gloves and arms. The obvious target is beneath the wall, the body.
Yeah, behind the elbow is where the target is, and it works especially well from the southpaw stance.
Well, he's almost inviting Clotty to come on here and maybe hoping he'll leave gaps for a counter-punch. Looks like that to me, Pacquiao here.
Clotty not doing badly in this round.
Here come the combinations. Here comes the heat again from Pacquiao. generates so much speed in his punches, doesn't he?